Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dreams a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon. This is our first time joining in with this. So, if you don't know, Helping Hands for Cruising is a 501c3 charity that is focused on helping people who are less fortunate with the opportunity to go on a cruise.
Mhm.
And so we're here to support that and to try to help everyone, help the next lucky cruisers go on an adventure of a lifetime. So
Yes.
let's see. Let me throw this up here real quick. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to scroll. Here we go. It's not doing it. All right. Well, anyway. I
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to set that. There we go. That's what I needed to save. Oh, we got it in there.
Oh,
All right. It's our first live stream outside of our normal format that we do every Wednesday night. So
yeah,
bear with us.
we're both a little sick. So.
Yeah, we got off of a cruise yesterday morning. I was already feeling a little bit under the weather. In all the cruises and all the travel that we've done, this is the first time that we've ever had an illness to speak of.
Well, yeah. I mean, you kind of you indulge, so you don't feel so well, or you got some sinus issues or something. But
Right, but
you actually are sick, and I've been staying away from him, and so this is forcing me to. I'm trying to stay away, but that's as far as I can go without being out of the screen. But
yeah, this is the closest we've been to each other since we spent 12 hours in the car yesterday driving back from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
but we're here and we're doing it.
Let's see who we've got in tonight. We've got Cruising on High Seas and Travel. G'day. Controversial Cruising. Scott, welcome in. And we got
hello.
Clock Family Adventures.
Hi, it's been forever since we've seen
Clock, we're going to see you in a dress tonight. I heard something about that earlier. Danny D's in. Welcome, welcome. Nope, Clock's not going to wear a dress. She Devil Adventures, another channel that I became familiar with today. I spent the most of the day kind of as downtime sitting here watching the Cruise-a-thon and downloading footage from our cruise and getting it all ready to start editing. But yeah. So let's see. Come on. And we've got James Catanese says hi to us. All right.
You got to scroll down.
Got to scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Paul Raid. Yep. We just finished watching PSV Odyssey. So how did we get into this?
Well, there's some others.
Yeah, we've got a few other people on here.
And if we've missed anybody,
Roxanne.
Darian is here.
We met. Danny D. What's up? Nice to meet you, Mountains. Yep. Dewey Ski. Eric B., our 200th subscriber. And of course, Darian. Good to have you in here tonight. And let's see. Everybody saying hello, hello. Michael Ann. And there's Paul. And I think we're about caught up. Yep. Everybody saying, oh, there we go. Marjorie Ambrose. Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Yes, we haven't kissed in like 24 hours.
Yeah. Trying to stay away from her. We were going to set up in separate rooms, but at the last minute, we were like, there was confusion. And so, yeah, we're going to sit up here together today.
Yes.
So lots of new faces or new names in the chat tonight. So if you don't know our story, about a year and a half ago, a little bit over a year and a half ago, we booked a cruise for Lori's birthday. And it was our first time cruising together. So what did I do? I jumped on YouTube.
Because what does Corey do best?
I research.
And he jumps on YouTube.
Yeah. So I jumped on YouTube and found this whole community of cruise vloggers.
You can take that down.
We didn't know anything about cruising. So what's that?
I said you can take that.
I take that down. All right. Let's take that down. Hey, Carnival Cruise Addicts is in as well.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. And I think that's pretty much
I'll try and
everybody.
keep up.
All right.
I've got the keyboard. I'll try and keep up now.
Yeah. You got
with the wipey
there,
to try and keep it clean.
See. Let me do a couple of things here real quick, since this is the first time a lot of you folks have been into our channel. I need to add a couple of moderators here. And let's see.
I don't know what he's doing, so
Yeah. Keep everybody entertained while I do this, because
me. Okay. Well, I've got the wipey here over here. So I'm wiping everything down because I don't want to touch anything. He's sicker than I am. I'm actually feeling okay. Other than, I'm a little tired and stuff. And so
Danny, I made you a moderator. I haven't seen Megan yet, so if you're in, Meg, I can make you a moderator. I'm not sure who else I may need to.
Just let us know in the comments, and we'll get you.
I haven't seen Meg. If Meg jumps in the comments, I'll make sure to put her in. That's so that they can put posts in and tell you more about Helping Hands for Cruising.
Mm-hmm.
I did put a link to Helping Hands for Cruising's website at the top of the chat, so you can click on that. And there's Danny D jumping in and telling you how you can donate directly through the PayPal link. And I said it in one of the...
Marjorie, I love it. Her middle name is Lori. Spelled the same way.
Middle name is Lori. How about that? Another Lori.
I'll check your block list.
My block list. I don't have any.
He doesn't know how to do that.
I don't block anybody. I don't even know where to look for a blocked list. No.
If somebody knows how to find the block list, let us know. Fireman
Dan.
Dan.
There's my brother jumping in here.
Yes, we made it back yesterday,
Yeah.
or last night late, and your brother brought home the crud.
Yes, I brought
So-
home an extra passenger.
Yeah.
I guess I had too much Corona on the cruise. I don't know.
No, you didn't drink Coronas.
No, I didn't have any Corona.
Mr. Craft Beer Drinker was drinking Mick Ultras.
Okay, I don't have a block list. Let's see.
Participants, maybe?
Participants. I don't see Megan in there.
I don't know.
Oh, there's Helping Hands for Cruising. Well, let's add them as a moderator. Okay.
Yeah,
He
he does
deserved it if he
deserve
drank
being
that,
sick
yeah.
for drinking Mick Ultras. I even have pictures of it. I'll be posting those too.
Yeah, so anyway, after 12 hours on the road yesterday, we got home a little bit after 10 o'clock last night. And so Marjorie says, I am chocolate and you are vanilla.
I love it.
All right. So anyway, back to our original story.
Mhm.
We booked that cruise way back in February of last year, and it wasn't until October. So we got on, we learned all this
November.
stuff about
I
cruising.
think it was
or
January,
yeah.
November.
And we're like, wow, look at this community of people that, there we go. That has gone up so much today.
Yay!
I started watching the live streams this morning, and it just kept growing and growing. $5,200 that we've raised so far. It started Friday night at 6 p.m. and they've been going around the clock with this Cruise-a-thon since then.
And we're
So,
glad that we can help out.
Yeah, like I said, this is our first time. We didn't even hear about Helping Hands for Cruising until last March, I guess it was.
Yeah, it was in Helen when we went to Helen.
When we met a lot of the folks on here in Helen, which was just an awesome trip. It was great because, we spent from the time we decided to do YouTube, which was February, March of last year, and we knew nothing about cruising, didn't even know how to do cruise content really, but we did know St. Martin because we go to St. Martin every year. So that's what we started with. We had time in St. Martin. We're like, hey, we know this island. We know how to show people the tips and tricks and things to do and how to get around for cheap and all that stuff. So Kicking It Country was in Helen. I found those guys today. They're from North Carolina,
Nice.
the mountains of Western North Carolina. So
We're gonna have
neighbors
to,
of ours.
yeah, catch up at some point.
So anyway, we started off with St. Martin, published our first videos in July of last year, and the whole time we really wanted to hook up with other creators and try to find a community. And it wasn't until January, February of last year when we went on Icon, we met a bunch of creators, and we happened to stumble across.
So wait, that
Mike
was
Clark.
this year.
That was this year.
Yeah, you said last year.
Well,
Yes.
sorry, this year. We ran into Mike Clock, and he told us about the Helen meetup and this group of creators and all this stuff going on. It's like, oh, okay. So we planned on that. We went to Helen, found out about Helping Hands for Cruising. We got to meet Kenny Oakes, Ford man, who was the first recipient of Helping Hands for Cruising. Sat next to Roxy for dinner Saturday night. She's going to be on the next Helping Hands cruise. So it was something that was just kind of in the back of our minds that, this is a really cool charity that helps out people who otherwise may not be able to go on a cruise.
Right. So thanks to the Mike Glock and
for getting us involved in this group. And I know how it goes because for the first 37 years of my life, I didn't travel. I couldn't really afford to travel.
Here, put the
Which
from
one?
Michael Ann.
Yeah, I think it was cool that all the recipients were at Helen. Yeah. Well, no, I guess they were because I don't know that I met James, but I heard that he was one of the second recipients on one of the earlier shows today. So I don't know if we met him. I mean, there were so many people there. There were, what was it, 102 people at dinner. So
there's your.
there we go. So Boardman was the first recipient. James and Cindy were the second. Third was Scott and Amber Hicks, and the fourth is Adventures with Roxanne. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So yeah, I don't know how many people that we
Thank
met.
you, Marjorie.
I remember Kenny and Roxy. So all right, let's see what we got here. Helping Hands for Cruising. Who's up for the next match? I will match the next $10. There you go. So I said it earlier, and who's in for 10? Or I'm in for 10. And so are you in for 10? Why not? You know, let's help out someone, give someone the vacation of a lifetime.
Well, and that's kind of where you were starting with how we got started,
right?
You know, and stuff like that. And you know, we're very fortunate that we've been able to do some cruising.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, the first 37 years of my life, I didn't hardly travel at all. You know, I went on road trips and things like that, but it wasn't until I met Laurie and she invited me to go to St. Martin with her.
Yeah, well, you know why that I always went that route? It was because my dad can't be in the car for more than an hour, 2 hours max. Like he can't do it. Like he complains if he's got to go to Port Canaveral, he won't go out of a cruise from there.
Yeah,
and he's what, a couple hours?
2 hours away.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, so we always flew places. No, you guys had the road trips.
I had a road trip because I couldn't afford airplane tickets. I couldn't afford much of anything. And then life changed when Lori and I got together.
That's right, honey.
Yes.
Oh, here, he'll wipe the crud off. I touched him.
Yeah. I'll scoot over as far as I can.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm already out of the screen anyway.
Yeah. So I know how it is to, you know, look at things and think, oh, it would be cool to be able to do things like that, but I just can't. I can't. So, you know, now that we've been blessed and can do things like that, the least we can do is to help give back.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're blessed enough to be able to spare $10, you know, as folks have said, you know, give up your Starbucks or your McDonald's or whatever it is that's your daily wallet drain, and just give a little bit of money to help someone else out have this opportunity. Because, you know, honestly, for a long time, I didn't think cruises were that big of a deal. You know, I thought, well, a cruise, you know, you're stuck on a ship, you're in a teeny tiny little room, and what's the big deal? But as you travel more and you experience more, you realize that, you know, it's pretty sweet that, you know, you can visit all these different places and you only have to unpack once. You know, you don't have to wonder, well, you know, are we going to be able to find a restaurant to go to tonight that's, you know, in our budget or anything else? No, it's all there for you.
Right.
So
you don't have to pay a lot of extra money once you pay the one.
Once you paid off your cruise, it's like one and done. You know, yeah, you can spend more if you want to.
Sure, drink packages, Wi-Fi excursion. You know, especially restaurants. But for the most part, yeah, you've got your room, got, you know, your food.
Excuse me. James says he was a scooter guy. All right, I think I remember seeing you walking around. And who's in for 10? Somebody.
Michael Ann. The first cruise was on inaugural. Was that Holland? What's HH4? What's that?
Helping Hands for Cruising.
Oh,
where?
Yeah. With Kenny on Carnival Horizon.
Okay.
Are you scrolling down enough?
I don't know. Let's see.
Keep going. There. Or that one.
There we go. So yeah, like Lynn said, the first cruise was on the inaugural Helping Hands with Cruise for Cruising with Kenny on Carnival Horizon. My second will be on Carnival Breeze with Roxanne. Awesome.
Nice.
That is sweet. And we have yet to sail on Carnival.
No, but we will this year. Next year.
Next year we've got one booked. So anyway. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm only about 50% here, guys. I'm I'm doing my best. Let's see.
Well, you were talking about how we got into cruising. Oh, there's Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. Mom and Dad said one day we'll go on a cruise, I'm sure.
I hope so. I hope it's with us.
Hopefully it'll be with us. Yeah. Danny D says my first cruise was Make-A-Wish when I was little, and I had both my brothers on there, parents, grandparents, and uncle. It was fun. It was a Disney cruise. Awesome. We still really, really want to go on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, I do.
Or more than anything, but yeah, they're definitely one of those bucket list cruises.
Mm-hmm.
They're still kind of pricey for us, but
I mean, we can find it's the if you're gonna do it, you got to do it, and so that's I don't want the onesie twosie. I want to go for a good period of time with a good itinerary.
Yeah,
not the same place I've been. How many times?
So we got down under cruiser.
I thought my fuzzy slippers down there. I put my foot in. It's a cat. I almost got clawed trying to put my foot in my slipper, but it was a cat.
Excuse me.
Yeah. He said we're doing great, even though you're only here 50%.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing my best here. Let's see, come party with us on the cruise next year. But you remind me of a fun couple.
We can
fun.
be. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
We can be kind of duddy, but sometimes we're funny. Funny duddy.
On whether we have the drink package and how early I would start drinking. So
that does not make us fun, okay?
No.
Although the one drink does help take that job.
It does.
Yeah, and it helps me relax and be more social, for sure. But
so yeah, we have Down Under Cruiser.
You're falling behind,
yeah,
mister.
I'm falling behind here. There we go. Good day. Thanks for your support. He started Helping Hands for Cruising.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. So, like I say, I heard about this back in March, but it was after the Cruise-a-thon, so I didn't get a chance to go back, and we have been going like crazy. Of course, we've been out of town for the past week and come into this a little bit ill prepared, but
right. We just got back last night and and not feeling so great, but go to the bottom.
Wait a minute, let's see what it says. Yeah. Kicking the Country says, straighten up, y'all bosses here. Yeah. And let's see.
The last one.
The last one. Let's see what we got. Come on. There we go. Thank you all for your donations. Every donation, small and large, helps make a difference. Absolutely. It takes a village to make dreams a reality. So.
Keep going. There it is.
All right. So Down Under Cruisers is the founder of the charity. They're from Australia. And he and his wife started it. So, yeah. So yeah, we've got Danny D, we got Meg in the house. They are our moderators. We come on here for an hour and try to talk to you guys about how important this charity is and what we're trying to do. But those are the guys that really put in the hours, because they are here and they're on every one of these live streams, and they're moderating the chat. They're dropping in the links for Helping Hands to Cruising's website, where yes, you can go on there, and if you don't want to just donate money, you can buy a t-shirt, or you can buy a mug, or you can buy a onesie, or any of the other items that they have on there for sale, and show your support. So what you doing?
I'm just answering Fireman Dan.
Still trying to figure out what room y'all are in. Where?
That's what I said. But okay.
Yeah.
I took over the mouse.
Just to think, you take someone who's never had an opportunity to experience the world, and you take them on a ship and change their world.
That's true.
That's true.
Mhm,
Because the cruising experience is definitely unique. That we're in now.
it's our studio room
This is our studio. Yeah.
in the back room where your grandmother used to sleep.
Yeah. That's my brother, and we live in my grandparents' old house. So
Yeah. That's why he's confused.
in our home in the mountains of Western North Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were talking about that with changing their world and their life, and Corey and I were talking about this the other day. That every time we go on a cruise, we're like, "Oh, that was great," and these are the best things, and this, that, and the other. And it's like every time we go, it gets better and better, and it's. I just don't know why. Like, yeah, oh, it's a cruise. Oh, yeah, you're going to ports, and yeah, you're doing this. But like, there's so many different experiences on these cruises, and when you have that opportunity to be able to experience those, make different, try different things, or
Right.
get to know, the staff on the cruise too, and
that's
they love what they do, and
they do, and that's the one thing that some people probably miss out on a cruise, is not taking the time to get to know you, the folks that work for you.
Mhm.
You've got your room attendant who's there day and night to take care of you.
We asked for ice the first day because it was hot, and our drinks were warm, so we just wanted to throw some ice in it while we're walking around. He brought us fresh ice every day, and we never asked for it.
We never asked for it again.
And so,
just one day the first day we asked for it, and we had it fresh in the room every day. Thereafter. And so, the room attendants, they work hard, and most people just pass by them in the hallway and don't say more than hello to them. But those folks,
why can't I?
they deserve your attention. So let's see here.
Who's drop a link?
If y'all want to drop a link in, I'm sure someone would come up and talk with y'all.
Do you know how to do that?
Oh. Yeah, let's see here. Let me see. Guests. No. I know how to do it outside of studio, but let's see. I haven't invited. Oh, there we go. Invite. All right, copy. All right, yeah. Anybody want to come in and chat with us? There you go.
It wasn't so much okay, go to the next one.
Which one? That was
Michael.
It wasn't so much the ports we went to; it was the people I was sailing with and the cruise experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's one thing. Probably one of the most memorable things that we did was on our Royal Caribbean cruises. Where they have an event. It's a scavenger hunt. It's called the Nation Scavenger Hunt. And the Nation Scavenger Hunt, they give you a list of every country that's represented on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to go around and talk to staff members until you find as many countries as you could.
And get them to sign. That's on Royal Caribbean.
Yes, that's on Royal Caribbean. We did it on Odyssey and we did it on Icon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And on both ships, Lori came in third place.
Just think if he was to help, what place I might get into. What? You helped towards the end when I was kind of done.
You were running around doing that. All right. Looks like we got Kicking a Country.
Hey. How do you do it?
It's-
Just think if you
There
would
we go.
help what place I might get into.
What?
You helped towards the end when I was
helped,
kind of
but
done.
You were running around doing that. All right. We got kids.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Hey.
welcome in.
Now, this is my neighbors I did not know I had until today.
Yeah,
We are
I saw you on the list and I looked you guys up. So
Yes, sir, from Avery County.
Avery
in
County, we're in
Western North
Jackson County.
Where's Avery?
So, Grandfather Mountain,
Grandfather Mountain, yeah.
Okay.
Banner Up, Beach Mountain,
Up there by
Give
Boone.
me something
not
I
too
know.
far from like Tweetsie Railroad and
Yep, Appalachian
And-
State.
the old what was it, the Wizard of Oz theme park I went to as a kid.
Yep, that is on Beach Mountain.
Beach Mountain, yeah.
But you all have stumbled into a wonderful, wonderful community. We've been a part of this for going on 2 years now, maybe a little over 2 years, and wonderful, wonderful people. And we were at Helen with all, and I actually preached the sermon from Helen on Sunday.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is a great organization. We are I'm Scott, my wife's Amber. We were the actual the couple that they sent on the 3rd, I think, Helping Hands for Cruising. And that
Okay.
was last year. We went out of Tampa on the Carnival Pride. And we were with James and Cindy Cantonese, and it was an awesome experience. And yes, like you couldn't echo it enough that if you have anything to give, to donate, this is the charity to do it, because it goes straight to 100% putting somebody on a vacation that otherwise they would probably never go on.
Right.
And after we went on our first cruise, we booked our second one. We went on this year, and the wife's already got one in the works for next year as well.
Awesome.
It's an addiction, I think. And so
well, I mean, when you look at it, even though the prices of cruises have been going up, it's still more economical than other things, because we always tried to take a long weekend for our anniversary or something.
Mm-hmm.
And last year I told Lori, I was like, well, you go out, you get a nice hotel, then you go out and you get food, and then you get other stuff, and before you know it, you've spent all this money. Whereas you go on a cruise, you get basically a flat rate, everything's included,
Mm-hmm.
unless you want specialty dining or a drinks package or
right,
whatever,
right.
and you're kind of one and done. So
Right. Yeah, and my wife said the same thing. She said
And that's
this is
a good point too from Michael Ann right there, is that you
Yeah.
can book
you can
it and pay it off over time.
So that helps for sure.
We got
Right.
somebody else wants to come in and say hey.
Oh, we've got Sean.
G'day,
There we
folks.
go.
oh no.
Hello.
Our founder.
How are we?
You brought the boss in. Now I've got to leave.
Hey, no, don't you run too far. I'm tired of you getting stuck in the elevator.
Ah,
I did. That
I
is
know you
crazy.
did. Yeah. I just want to take. I'm just here for a hot minute, but I just want to say, I'm eternally grateful for everything that everybody has done over the weekend, particularly you two, Corey and Laurie. I really appreciate you guys stepping up, doing something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, and moving on and doing what you guys are doing. You are true spirits of what Helping Hands for Cruising does for people, like Scott and Amber, like James and Cindy, like Kenny. All these people have had experiences. They've stepped out of their comfort zone to enjoy those experiences, and now they're passing on that info to others. So I want to just thank you guys for stepping up and taking on step one, the plate. And the rest of you out there, empty out your bloody pockets, all right? Come on, get some money into this thing. I need to get another 3 people on board a cruise ship. Come
there we
on.
go. Yeah. Let's get after it, guys. Come on.
Are you in for 10?
Pony
And
up. Are you in
cheers.
for 10?
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Or 20?
Cheers.
Or 30?
Cheers.
Come on.
You're empty. Well, you know.
So what did, if I may ask, what got you to cruising in the first place?
Us?
My
Her
birthday.
birthday.
It was a
Yeah.
big birthday.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And we booked a cruise to celebrate my 50th birthday, and we started doing a lot of research. And that was our first cruise that we took together. You know, I took a few when I was in my 20s. I remember bits and pieces of it, and he did it 15 years ago on a weekend cruise. So
Yeah.
um,
And then,
it was much different this time around.
yeah.
So what was the ship and where did it go?
So it was the Royal Caribbean Odyssey. We went to Aruba, Carousel,
And Coco Cay.
and Coco Cay. And our family went. So my dad and his girlfriend and our oldest daughter and her husband and their 2 kids went on that cruise. And we also had friends of ours from Florida that came to join us as well. And so it was nice cruising with a bunch of people and meeting every night at the music hall.
Group cruises are absolutely amazing, are they not?
Yes,
They are,
yes.
Especially when you go with people you like. I don't know why Scott didn't come with us. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now we've got a number of cruises coming up that are helping hands for cruising cruises. One of them is in 70 days. That's going out of Galveston, I believe, and it's headed down to Prosecco and Cozumel. It's being run by the cruise title is called Put a Lime in It, and it's run by Amy Kephart from Amethyst Haze. We've got another recipient on that cruise, and her name is Roxanne. And I'm telling you now, I couldn't be more excited for her.
Yeah.
Having said that, we've got another cruise coming up in October. I believe it's July of next year. That's going from Seattle to Alaska. It's being run by Ocean to Ocean Travel, and we don't have a recipient on board there yet. We're in the works of putting one together. I believe we'll have a recipient for it, but you never know. Holding hands, holding whatever. Now, the next cruise is the one everybody needs to come on, and we would expect you guys to be there as well. I don't care. I'm traveling all the way from Oz to get there. It's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise on November 29, 2025, coming back into Port Canaveral on December 6th, 2025. Be there or be square. Come on, come join us.
I mean, I don't have a birthday cruise booked for next November.
Well, come on. I need
There
a hard.
we go. We could do that maybe.
Where are we going? Right.
Well, where we're going is we're leaving Port Canaveral, going down to Puerto Plata, going into St. Thomas. G'day, Roxy. Speaking of you, I just have to say Roxy once and you pop up there. Going into St. Thomas and then Tortola, then Great Stirrup Cay. Now, the interesting thing about that cruise is that we've got 3 bands going to be playing. And it's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. We're going to have Echoes of Pompeii, Who's Who, and Mr. Funny Man. And I'm telling you, get your dancing shoes on.
Okay.
All right. That sounds like it's right up your alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the cool thing is because the ship has a go-kart track on top, but
well, I was going to say that, but you've decided that you don't want to come on the cruise, so therefore I can't rally against you. So there you go. You either want to beat me or you don't.
I said we haven't made plans yet. So
well, hurry up and make the plan. Talk to Bruce.
My plan maker's laying in there in the bed taking a nap right now. So,
hey, are you a man or a mouse? Squeak up. I tell you, I wear the pants in our household, and the only reason I wear the pants is because Ilana buys them for me.
Now,
Christmas present.
That's it.
You do.
Now, Roxy,
we've got one question we need to ask Sean.
Yes.
Because not everyone knows this, but Sean, please tell us what a bungee smuggler is.
You don't know what bungee smugglers are?
Well, I didn't till I met you, but now I do.
I thought you were really, really smart, but now I know you're just plain smart. Budgie smugglers. You would know them as
Banana hammocks.
close, very close, very close. They're actually a pair of swimwear, Speedo swimwear.
That's what we know
And
them
the
as.
reason why they got the title Budgie Smugglers was there was a person who thought they'd be really smart who tried to smuggle budgies out of the country in his Speedos. Speedo
That's-
swimwear. What are budgies? They're a bird.
Wouldn't it suffocate down there?
Well, yes. And I feel
Right,
really
too.
sorry for those budgies, to be honest. Thank God they were stopped at the border.
Yeah.
I got a question for Roxy.
Yeah,
How excited are you, young lady?
really excited. I wish it was tomorrow.
Are you packed yet?
No, I hadn't unpacked from my last trip, so I guess you could call it unpacked.
Oh well, it is what it is. You just keep on planning there. Have a look at the itineraries. Do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Oh, we've got it all planned out in our head.
Good on you. Good on you. So, are we going to see you guys on our cruise?
It's very possible.
Possible. We don't have anything booked yet for next November, and that is a time of the year when we can book.
Mhm.
But let me ask you a question, Sean.
Go ahead.
What is the criteria for someone to become the sponsor,
The recipient.
the recipient of a Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise?
That is a great question. Criterion is very simple. They are someone who has never had the opportunity to cruise in their life for one reason or another, whether it's they're working in the University of Hard Knocks and life has just been real tough, or they are somebody who is disabled and has never had the opportunity to even step out of their front door, or they are the carer of somebody who's a disabled person. And anybody who is a carer is usually fully focused, like mum, dad, brother, sister, whatever, are fully focused on their charge and really would love a little bit of respite. So there's an opportunity for them to have a cruise. Now, if you're going to get somebody, if you've got somebody in mind, that unfortunately they can't be a family member, so you've got to find somebody to nominate them. And the way you nominate them is you put together a 2 to 5 minute video telling us, the board, why you think that person deserves to go on board that cruise. And then once you've done that, you put that up on via our website, helpinghandsforcruising.org. There is an opportunity there for you to upload that video. That then goes to the board for discussion. And then they're either on or off. They get nominated.
Okay.
Same thing if you were to decide to be a host. You wanted to host a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. Like, say, for example, you've got 3,000 people going with you on your group cruise, as I know you will have.
That'd be great.
And you've got at least 1 or 2 cabins available. All you then do is nominate yourselves as to being the group cruise. Again, 2 to 5 minute video. Sell Helping Hands on the reason why we should put a recipient with you, because ultimately we have a responsibility to these people to have them safe. And it then goes to the board. We do our due diligence, and you either get the opportunity or you don't.
All right.
So when's the next cruise that you're planning to host sorry.
Well, we're still trying to get the group cruise thing figured out.
Yeah, we tried to do one for this November coming up, and we actually ended up we squeaked it in,
Yeah,
but
well,
we had a very
we got
difficult
some
time.
benefits, but certainly not any free rooms or anything. So
Yeah, they
Uh,
say
We're lucky we
that
got 5 rooms. So.
if you get 8 rooms or more, then you get a cabin available, and then if you get 16, you get 2, and so on and so forth. So
Mhm.
yeah, you do what you can,
yeah,
you know. And we try to book one out of Australia, and it was going to be an awesome cruise. It was going to be the 2nd of January 2025, leaving Sydney and going to the South Pacific. Scott threatened that he would come on that cruise, and we know for a fact what it's like when he threatens.
yeah.
It's just a threat. We actually wait until he does it and comes on board the cruise with us. He knows I love him to bits. He's an amazing hero, is our Scott. But at the end of the day, we didn't have the numbers, so we cancelled. And that becomes the important thing, because then we can put whatever funds we've got into the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, because we know that cruise is happening.
Right.
Still 44 shy.
Yeah.
Did you put that up?
No, I haven't put that up. Let's see if
Put up.
we can put that up without there.
Yeah.
There we go. Only $44 shy of hitting $5,300. And Meg's saying she'll match the next $20 that gets donated. So come on, guys. Let's hit this next goal.
I can tell you, folks, I am so thrilled with these numbers. Keep it going, folks. Keep it coming in.
Yes, at 1 o'clock today, I had 4,300 and something, and now we're up to almost 5,000. So we've almost raised another 1,000 since 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
This has been an awesome weekend. It really has.
Well,
and Meg and Danny have worked their tails off. So
they have. Meg and Danny always work their tails off. I appreciate those two like you wouldn't believe. It's no wonder Danny won the Papa Mozo Award. It's no wonder that we've got Meg on the board. Anyway, folks, I'm at the office and I've got 10 minutes to go before I start my first class. I'm going to thank you for your time and effort and energy, and I'm going to hop down and wish you all a very pleasant evening.
Put that up. Carnival Cruise.
$24 more. Yay.
$24.
Carnival Cruise Addicts just donated $24. That should get us up to 5,300. Awesome.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you, guys.
Take care, folks. What a way to end the stream. Take care and have a great day.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for
Take
coming
care.
on.
Y'all have a good one.
All right. Yeah, that was great having Sean come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I hadn't talked to him face to face, or we chatted back and forth and in different live streams and things.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. Of course, Roxy, we sat next to you at the restaurant in Helen.
Yes, we did.
Yep. And this is great to that was our first experience in hearing about Helping Hands for cruising.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the things that they're doing for people, and it's awesome to have you guys on here, the recipients of this, because you can tell better than we can what it means to you. So, and that's right. This is such an amazing cause and an amazing community. It is. It certainly is. There's a lot of great people, so many great people that we've met and that we've been introduced to, and that have just reached out to us and tried to help us. Darian, who is one of the coordinators for the Helen meetup, he's just been very helpful to us. He's introduced us to people that helping out with what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just get involved in the live streams and you meet different people. You meet people that you haven't met before, and find new channels that you haven't seen before.
And you find neighbors.
Yeah. And how we missed you guys in Helen, I don't know, but there were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to Helen next year. And there is also a meetup in Pigeon Forge this October.
Oh, October's
Ah.
hard for
Yeah,
us.
October's tough for us.
It is the first weekend in October.
It might be possible.
Maybe one of us. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. October's our busy season.
Yeah, it's leaf season, you know. It's hard to get away.
Yeah.
And you have to watch that Darren. He's a sneaky guy. No, I love Darren to death. I've had the privilege of meeting Darren several times and working with Darren on a project, and good people all around good people.
Yeah, he's
Spaghetti
great.
ice he's eating in that picture.
Yeah, spaghetti
You
ice.
have to watch him because you're saying, how much further are we going to walk? Oh, just another block. That block turns into 5 blocks, 6 blocks.
If you keep thinking it's a block, you'll make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you just got to go with Darian to Germany, right?
Yes, I went to Germany.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, I'm sure. That's a bucket list for me.
Is that what the picture is in the background for you, Roxy?
Yeah, that's one of the German. He told me what it was earlier, and I forgot. But it's one of the rivers we were crossing to get to one of the little Austrian towns.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list to get over to Germany.
You know, I think your bucket list
my bucket list
is like more than a page.
It's my barrel list.
Yeah.
Lots of places I want to go, but
Yeah,
someday
I've
we'll
always
get there.
told Darren that if I go to Germany, I want to fly fish, because that's what we do around here. And Germany's known for their brown trout. That's
Oh,
Wow, I didn't know that.
love to go there and fly
Bucket
fish.
list should be long. Not too long, because you got to be able to check stuff off and work them.
Okay,
Yep.
I got to go. My workers are here to bring in my washing machine finally.
All right,
Okay,
Roxy, thank
thanks
you
for coming in,
joining us.
Roxy.
All
Appreciate
right, we'll see y'all on
coming
the
in
next one.
and saving our bacon.
Thank you.
We will make that work, Danny. We want to meet y'all too, and there's going to be plenty of meetups and things that we can make it happen. And that is awesome that we hit the 5,300 mark on y'all's show. Congratulations!
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you,
And
everybody.
I know everyone has welcomed you into the family, and the ones that you haven't met in this family yet, you will eventually. And everyone's super nice. This is a great place to be.
Yeah,
Yes.
it certainly is. There's a lot of great people, and people have been so welcoming
Yes,
and helpful
very.
to us. I mean, when we went to Helen, we didn't know anybody.
No,
I mean,
no.
I knew Darian just because he was my contact point for coming, and I knew Mike Clock.
That's because you met him a
we met him on
month or
Icon.
so before, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On that, we didn't know
Helen was our first YouTube meetup.
Yeah.
And I had got into YouTube, and when my kids had started a channel and they didn't know what they were doing with it, they were, and COVID really hit, I guess. And I said, well, we're going to do this because there's nothing on TV to watch. There's nothing. And so we started talking to people like y'all did, and we got invited to the meetup in Helen. And my wife, she wasn't real big into YouTube. She is now, and she even does lives and everything, but we were on our way, and she said, so let me get this straight. She said, we're going to a place we've never been before. I said, yeah, honey. To meet people that you've met on the internet. I said, yeah, honey. She said, didn't our parents warn us against this? I said, yeah. But it was great. We loved it.
The next one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Helen was James first too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, we met Eddie Lugo there,
Yeah.
and
then we stopped by to
friends
see
with
him
him.
when we
Yeah,
came back from Alaska.
we stopped by and saw him back in
Falling
June.
asleep on his couch. God, we were so tired.
Yeah. After a red-eye flight back from Anchorage.
Mhm.
And we met Sherry and Danny with Destination Fun.
Captain Sherry. Yeah.
Captain Sherry and of course met Paul at PSV Odyssey, Paul Vines,
Yeah.
Awesome.
and Blaine.
Yep. Blaine is another great one.
All these great people.
Yeah.
Meg was in Helen.
Yeah. I think we probably met her, but didn't really get to know her that well. There were a lot of people we just didn't
They
get
just
to know.
weren't loud enough. Well, I mean, there was a lot of people, and so there's only so much that you can talk to people. People talk to who they know most of the time. So
right, and we didn't. Well, I'm kind of an introvert anyway. I don't go jump in people's business, and if people are talking to friends, I'm not going to go jump in the middle of it. But we did.
Right.
If there's someone that I had some kind of connection with, I'll go up and introduce myself and talk, and it was good getting to know.
Yeah, so put him in front of a YouTube camera, and he's Mr. Talkie Talkerson.
Yeah.
I can't get any words in. And then I was like, oh, I wanted to say something. Oh, why didn't you say it? Well, because by the time I had a chance, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, that's awesome that I found y'all and y'all found us. And hey, we're not too far away.
I know.
Yep. Not too
That's
far
awesome.
away.
But you got about 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to jump down and let you all close it out. Thank you for bringing me up, and I hope you guys get feeling better. And I hate that you brought the crud home, but I hope you guys get feeling better.
Thank you,
Right,
thank you.
appreciate it.
It's good to meet you.
In.
All
right, yeah. So we've got just a couple minutes left here.
So thank you for everyone that came in and donated and support this great cause.
Absolutely. Because if you haven't heard of it, if you're like us and you'd never heard of Helping Hands for Cruising, it's a great organization. You just met two folks that who are the recipients of what this does. So if you can, please hit the link in the subscription or in the chat. Make a donation, give someone else a chance of a lifetime. Do we have a final?
Next up.
Next up is
right there.
Clock Family.
There, yeah, I think it's that one.
Yep. Clock Family. Okay, I thought it was. I guess Kicking It Country is a little bit later, so I think they're coming up tonight. So. Guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for staying tuned in with us. Look at this, 23 people here, almost an hour in, and
53:36:92.
There's our grand total for this hour. We're up to 53:36:92. Thanks everybody so much for coming in and supporting this incredible charity.
Kicking It's at 8 o'clock.
Eastern. 8 o'clock.
Eastern
there
time.
we go. Eastern time.
Yep. So they're after the clock. Yep. After the clocks. All right.
Yep. After the clocks. So the clocks are next. And guys, so let's all invade Clock Stream coming up next. And we will see you guys next time. We do live streams every Wednesday night at 9
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Times. And our premiere videos come out on Saturday nights as part of the Saturday Spotlight. So make sure that you check out Sherry Awesome Sunsets for her Saturday night playlist. And you can see lots of great content creators on there putting out awesome videos. All right, guys. I guess that's it. Go on over and see Clock. And we will sign off from here from Peaks to Tides.
We'll see you on the next ride.
Bye, guys.
Bye.